Capcom is already making the same mistake that they made with Juri in Street Fighter V in Street Fighter 6. Hi, my name is Kail and welcome to the channel. We're going to be going over one thing that I cannot stand about Juri in Street Fighter V that returns in Street Fighter 6. This video will be a bit of a rant because I've been talking about this for about 5 to 6 years, and every balance patch that comes out, it's the first thing that I check because it is something that is egregious, and that is medium kick to medium fuha, or in Street Fighter 6, medium kick to Enkensatsu. In Street Fighter V, Juri has the basic combo of medium punch, medium kick, cancel to medium fuharin. This is a staple to her damage and a basic bread and butter. However, when Juri pops V-Trigger 1, I guess for the sake of balance, they take this combo away. Juri is no longer allowed to cancel medium kick to medium fuha. When Juri is in her base form, she has access to a combo that while in her super powered buffed form, she no longer has. Whenever I bring this up in frustration, people say, well, Kail, this will do a lot of damage and will create a loop. However, in Street Fighter V, many characters can do huge loops that lead to big damage, and with Juri, with damage scaling, this probably wouldn't do as much as people think. Yes, it's a long combo, but think about the characters that we have in Street Fighter V. We have Minot, we have Dan, we have Gil, we have Akira, and our combos never end. We have Rose that can loop a few things under her V-Trigger 2 and do so much damage. Why do we stop with Juri? Damage scaling would kill this combo, but the consistency of being able to use a combo that you're used to doing outside of V-Trigger, I think is very valuable. And ultimately, I just want things to make sense. I want the player to feel empowered rather than losing tools while using their power-up V-Trigger. Now, when we move over to Street Fighter 6, we see something very similar. A big change in Street Fighter 6 is that you're able to chain into any normal or command normal and cancel into any special move, rather than just her Fuharin from Street Fighter 5. So if I can cancel any normal into another normal and into any special move, obviously I should be able to chain into Enkensatsu or medium Fuharin. Well, that's the problem. No, you can't. Capcom has once again made this decision that they don't want to give Juri long combos and looping combos. Now, there is a difference. In Street Fighter V, you could not use medium kick to medium Fuharin at all while under V-Trigger or feng shui engine. In Street Fighter 6, you can do medium kick into Enkensatsu. However, you can do it while under feng shui engines only if you did not chain into medium kick. What this means is that if you're under the effects of feng shui engine and you do medium kick Enkensatsu, it will work. However, if you did a string light kick, medium punch, medium kick into Enkensatsu, that combo does not work. Now, while this would allow us to do a loop over and over again, keep in mind, we only get a maximum of 3 Fuhas, and we can only combo after Enkensatsu if we have a Fuha stocked. And it's also important to understand that if we use any heavy attacks, your opponent will go into a juggle state or a knockdown state. What this means is that at the very best, I would be able to do forward medium punch, medium kick, Enkensatsu, forward medium punch, medium kick, Enkensatsu, forward medium punch, medium kick, Enkensatsu, and then a combo ender. Feng Shui Engine is a very powerful super art. However, its power is being able to chain as many heavy attacks as possible. This is something I tweet about very often, and a lot of times people will speak on it because, honestly, they don't know what they're talking about. You don't play the character, let me handle this, I got it. Juri is easily top 3 in the beta at the current time. She's a very good character, she's well built, and she's really effective. I can't help but think about the players that are starting the game right now, and they're trying to connect the dots with the combo structure of Feng Shui Engine, and they're looking at things common sense-wise, and they're going, why doesn't this work? This is not an oversight, this is a design decision. Capcom said in Street Fighter V they did not want Juri to loop while under Feng Shui Engine, and they carried over the same idea for Street Fighter 6. But then we have Kail doing drive rush into sonic boom loops that do over 7,000 damage. This combo legitimately does about 80% of your health if you land it. And he's able to do this off of a 800 damage overhead into 600 damage medium punches. Juri's medium kick first hit is like 300 to 400 damage. What are we talking about? And the craziest part about this combo is not the fact that he's able to use booms and loop like in Street Fighter V, it's the fact that he can get so much frame advantage off of a boom that he can raw drive rush, which only uses 1 bar, and continue his combo. Juri not only has to use some of her meter, but she also, if she wants to continue her combo, has to cancel a normal into drive rush because she doesn't get that much frame advantage off of her fireball. This is just the start of Street Fighter 6, and I haven't seen many characters have loops, but keep in mind, Ken has a loop with his kicks that leads up to a lot of damage. Kail has sonic boom loops, but they decided to draw the line when it comes to Juri with her medium kick into Enkensatsu, which doesn't do that much damage. And even after explaining all of this, I know many people will say things like, well, Kail, well, it doesn't do that much damage, so do you really need it? Is it worth fighting the good fight for? And I would say yes. And the reason is, what I love about Street Fighter 6 is that I have the ability to express myself openly with the combo system and the drive system. Street Fighter 6 feels a lot more like Street Fighter 4. It's less restrictive. Characters have a toolkit, and it's up to us to unlock it. If Juri is unable to have a toolkit that she can use in full while not under the effects of feng shui engine, and loses some of the functionality while under feng shui engine, well, then I ask, why is Kail able to have this loop? And some of you guys will defend this. You'll go, well, Kail, if you were to take away some of the strength from this loop, he might lose strength outside of the loop. Why is my Fireball enhanced only +3 on hit then? Why is my Saihasho only +3 on hit while enhanced? I had to give up frames in neutral or give up possible damage for building a store in a combo to not get as much power as Kail, who only needs to hold down back. If the community is okay with Kail being able to do 7,001 damage off of an overhead, then I have to ask you all, why do you draw the line with Juri? No one has been able to answer this openly and honestly, because if they did, it would be very telling to their prerogative. I plan to be as loud as possible under Street Fighter 6. We're not playing bottom tier for 5 years. If I have $10 left and you need 5, I got you. I don't care if I have a full plate. I want everyone to eat. If you don't think you need this, that's absolutely fine, but someone out there might. To be fair, it's the right thing to do. I wasn't loud enough in Street Fighter 5, and unfortunately, not a lot of Juri players were. No shade thrown. But in Street Fighter 6, I plan to be loud. And Capcom, you need to get your stuff together, because sometimes it's not about the damage that you do. It's about the fun that you have, and I want you all to have fun. Like I said, I've been talking about this for many, many years, and unfortunately, it seems like I'm going to be talking about it for even more years. But one thing I can promise you all, for anything in Street Fighter 6 that I feel is not right, unjust, or imbalanced, I will be glad to talk about it, just like I did in this video off to the right-hand side. Check it out.